Remember when your scroll saw could cut in 2 different directions? With 3 different blade configurations, take on projects of any size with the WEN 16 adjustment knob. Bevel the 16 by 11 inch work table up to 45 degrees, all while keeping your cut illuminated with a flexible work light. Onboard blade storage helps keep track of your blades and adapters, making them easy to find and organize. The adjustable air pump combined with the 1.5 inch dust port keeps sawdust out of your line of vision and minimizes cleanup. With the WEN 16 inch 2-direction variable speed scroll saw, you're no longer constrained by the throat of the saw, allowing for larger workpieces and more creative opportunities. Remember when you cut out a 2-foot penguin? Yo, what's up, penguin?
Remember when?
In this training unit, we'll be taking a look at the PCM8SD sliding miter saw from Bosch. The PCM8SD stands out thanks to its combination of a compact design and low weight with high motor power. The slide function with precisely moving guide rails means that high cutting capacities of up to 70 mm in height and 305 mm in width can be achieved. The depth stop enables users to quickly switch from the sawing function to cutting grooves. When cutting grooves, the scale helps users to accurately adjust the depth of the groove in advance. The slide function can be locked so that the PCM8SD can be used as a miter saw. The electrical laser is convenient to move into position on both the right and left of the saw blade and ensures high accuracy when cutting. The lateral extensions can be attached if needed. They also serve as supports and are ideal for sawing long workpieces. The precise scales assist the user in accurately setting the angular degree and degree of inclination. Each scale display on the PCM8SD can be finely adjusted. Definable ratchet points simplify the process of setting the miter angle. The bevel angle can be set at up to 47 degrees to the left and 45 degrees to the right. A stop assists in angling the tool, with stop points at 22.5 degrees, 33.9 degrees, and 45 degrees when angling to the left, and 0 degrees and 45 degrees when angling to the right. The PCM8SD also comes with an adjustable stop for recurring cutting lengths. The roughened surfaces on the stops work together with a quick release clamp to hold the workpiece firmly in place. These have to be adjusted according to the bevel angle. Workpieces can be fixed in 3 different positions using the clamp. The stable feet provide a secure position for the saw during operation. The foot at the front can be adjusted according to the respective surface. The PCM8SD can also be attached to a vacuum cleaner. The 3-point dust duct improves dust removal. An additional carrying handle makes it easier to move the saw. And now, have fun with the PCM8SD sliding miter saw from Bosch.
The secret to a good-looking crown molding job is having very tight-fitting miters. Now, that can be a difficult proposition. It can also be a lot easier using a tool like this combination protractor. To use it, simply place the tool in the corner, open the wings until they contact the wall, and read the miter cut directly from the gauge. Now, if you're cutting crown molding on an angle, just set the miter saw to match the setting on the combination protractor, insert the workpiece into the miter saw, and make the cut. However, if you're cutting molding on the flat, you'll be making a compound miter cut, and will need to determine the saw miter angle as well as the bevel angle. In this case, the process becomes a bit more involved. For one thing, we'll need to know the molding spring angle. That's the angle between the molding itself and the wall. In most cases, it will be either 38 degrees or 45 degrees. The spring angle can be easily determined with the combination protractor. Using the conversion table on the back of the tool, locate the column with the appropriate spring angle, in this case 38 degrees. Then move down the miter angle column until you find the row showing the miter cut setting that matches the one displayed in the front of the combination protractor. Next, read the miter angle and set the saw to match. Now let's return to the table and again look under the 38-degree spring angle. This time go to the bevel angle column, drop down to the correct row, note the corresponding bevel angle, and set the saw to match. The saw is now set to begin cutting this particular corner. When cutting crown molding, the orientation of the workpiece to the saw is critical. In this example, I've labeled the right and left-hand pieces as well as the bottom edges. When cutting the left-hand section on an inside corner like this, swing the saw arm to the right and place the workpiece to the left of the blade with the bottom edge away from the saw fence. To cut the right-hand section, swing the saw to the left and place the workpiece to the left of the blade with the bottom against the fence. Here's how to handle an outside corner. Use the combination protractor to measure the wall angle and calculate the miter and bevel angles. Here too, I've marked the molding for orientation. When cutting the left-hand section of an outside corner, swing the saw arm left and place the work to the right side of the blade with the bottom edge against the fence. For the right-hand piece, swing the arm to the right and set the work to the right side of the blade, but position the bottom edge away from the fence. So if you want a professional-looking job without a lot of the hassle, well, you might want to try a combination protractor.